These cats out here, y'all know who we talking to. You ain't asked for a dime. All you asked for was promotion for you.
We going in muddy waters today. We going in areas that people tread light about. I ain't treading light. I don't need you. I'm self-made. I buy $1 million foreclosure. I am the foreclosure king of Northern California.
Moving cocaine up and down these highways. I'm checking 75K on a slow day. Now bad coaching made you niggas play this game wrong.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We want to introduce ourselves. My name is Darrence Davis,
I'm Demetrius Davis.
and we are the Davis brothers with the Point Makers podcast. This is a new episode right now. We're
Yes,
doing
it
a new
is.
format. You know, we were on Trill Talk, but right now, this is the Point Makers podcast. This is a whole new thing. And what we want to do right now is we want to let everybody know this is how we coming, and you can find us on our YouTube page. Today, we're going to do our introductory podcast with a family member of ours, somebody that a lot of people know, a lot of people wish they could know, a lot of people don't want to know. But my cousin here, James Beasley.
How y'all doing? Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're welcome, cuz. You're welcome.
So I want to say first, man, let's give some type of praise to the homie Charvel. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace,
Yes,
Bell
sir.
Ski.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
All right, let's get it on.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead.
Well, I know all the questions to these answers, but my people might not know all the answers rather to the questions, basically.
Right.
So what I want to know is where are you from and how you grew up?
I grew up in Bayview, Hunters Point.
Mhm.
From birth to 8 years old, I was in what's called Double Rock, which is no longer there anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay? The housing project is not there anymore.
Mhm.
So that's where I grew up at with my mother in a 1-bedroom apartment. Okay. My grandparents, one set of grandparents, lived on Ingerson, which is considered all of it is considered Bayview Hunters Point to me.
Yeah,
And
me
then
too.
Then I had another set of grandparents that lived on Galvez. So it was all considered to me Bayview Hunters Point.
Right.
So I guess to answer your question would be Bayview Hunters Point.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Okay, so what was your introduction? What made you, what gravitated you to the lifestyle, to the game in the first place?
As I say, that I was probably a kid that saw some things that he shouldn't have saw, heard some things that he shouldn't have heard at an early age.
Yeah.
So by me growing up, I witnessed a lot of pimps, players, hustlers, drug dealers, and it being deep rooted into me through my blood,
Through our family.
Yeah.
through, I say it's 3 generations of criminality.
Yes, it is.
Mhm.
Yes, it is.
With us,
Uh-huh.
our parents, and our grandparents.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's why I even came up with the name Deep Rooted.
Right.
It's deep rooted in me.
Exactly.
Mhm.
It wasn't something that I just said one day I'm gonna do this.
Right. You didn't slip in on banana peel.
Nah, I didn't slip on the banana
No,
peel in
that's
this
right,
here.
that's right.
I was born with this DNA.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So was y'all was born
Right.
with
Yeah,
it.
it's
Like
running
we
through my-
always say, bro, it's in us, it's not on us.
Exactly.
It's
A
running
lot
through
of
my
people
veins
wear
right
it.
now.
Right. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear the truth,
Right.
but it is what it is.
It is. That's right. That's what it is. Good, bad, or indifferent. That's what our family did.
Right.
And I know, by watching you and other people in our family, I thought that was the thing to do.
Right.
I made up my mind at like 9 years old. That's what I was gonna do because that's what the family did. So,
Yeah. I mean, that's what my role models see. I saw my role models. I was seeing
Right.
y'all out there doing your thing, and
Right.
I felt as though I could need to follow suit with what y'all doing. I didn't think it was nothing wrong with what I was doing. It was the family ties.
A lot of people, our age grew up admiring athletes
right.
and actors and actresses
Yeah.
and
Singers.
singers, right?
Mhm.
I grew up idolizing my family,
Yeah, me too.
what I saw,
Yeah.
the big Broms and Rolls
Right.
Royces, the big houses,
Benzes and Porsches
Exactly.
and Vets.
the mink
and-
coats, mink
Right.
hats.
Right.
So I was more drawn to that life
Yes.
than anything.
Yeah.
And if it was, I'll have to say this: if it was an athlete that I might have been drawn to, might have been Walt Frazier.
Muhammad Ali.
No, mine was Walt Frazier because he drove a Rolls Royce and he had a
Right.
big coat.
yeah.
He
He
played
sure
basketball.
did, right.
Yeah, he likes that.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, mine was Muhammad Ali because I always wanted to fight. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So yeah, that was mine. You know, but yeah, and that's, you know, that's a point that's got to be driven home, and it's driven home in this book. You know, we ain't giving up too much game on the book because, of course, this is for sale.
Absolutely.
This game is to be sold, not told.
Yeah.
You know, so therefore, you know, but that's how we grew up. You know, and like you said, Meech, we didn't think nothing was wrong. You know, did we know it was illegal? Yeah, but who cared?
Kind of. But
Right.
I mean, the whole family was doing it. So I mean, how could I look at it as being wrong? And the people that I really look up to, you know, like my older cousins, you, and some of the other ones, y'all doing that. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with what y'all doing. And
Right.
I felt as though me growing up, I'm gonna be doing the same thing as y'all, and
Right.
it ain't nothing wrong with it. And I just want to clarify something because a lot of people ask us, you know, how we really is blood related, and I just want to tell the people that your grandmama is sisters. So you know, our grandmothers were sisters. So you know, we really do share
We're really
DNA.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
really
Newts
is
ain't no
family
friends.
members.
We're newts.
Yeah,
Our grandparents are newts, and that's
How we
it was more
related.
girls than boys.
True
Newts.
that.
So that's why we got all the different last
Yeah,
names.
'cause they like,
But
well,
with it all, go
no,
ahead.
because the people is like, is you a Beasley? Is you a Tatum? Is you
I'm
a
a Newt.
Newt?
I'm a
I'm a
Newt.
Newt.
Yeah, we all originate from Newts, from our great grandfather Dave Newt and our great grandmama Nora Newt. So,
Exactly.
Right.
that's where our generation, our lineage come from. The Newts.
That's where it started at
Yeah,
right
so
there.
we really all Newts, but everybody done broke off because, like you say, my grandmama, your grandmama, they married. So now we gonna have different last names than
Correct.
each other. But before all that, before they was married, they was all Newts.
Okay.
So
and,
we all come from Newts.
and this is a question a lot of people gonna ask, right?
Okay.
Because see, me and Meech, we grew up. Brothers hated y'all in the neighborhood.
Right.
I'm gonna just keep it 100.
They
Okay.
did.
We had to fight grown ass men because they would be, man, you know, they didn't know we was your cousins and shit.
Right.
And we see y'all slide through, hey, cousin, you know, you throw it up and you drive off.
Mhm.
Then fuck that nigga.
Nah,
I'm slapping you.
We wasn't going for that.
Straight like that.
We wasn't
we
going
ain't
for
going
that.
for that, right? You know, and so a lot of people want to know, since we got all these different factions, which factions, by factions, I mean the names, the last names.
Yeah.
Beasley's, Davis, Tatum,
Yeah.
Newts.
Nelson.
Why this wasn't a conglomerate?
Well,
Yeah.
sometime I think that it'd be too many Indians, not enough chiefs.
Exactly.
No, you got the other way around. man.
No,
Too many chiefs, not enough.
No,
people?
no.
Too many.
Indians.
Okay.
There's a lot of Indians, not enough chiefs.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you got to be an Indian before you can be a chief.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody think they're a chief, ain't no chief.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like everybody think they're a boss. You ain't no boss.
Yeah, you might be the help. You
You
ain't
might
no
be
boss.
the help,
You ain't
but
no
you don't
boss.
want to accept your role.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like
Right.
Batman and Robin. See, I'll play Robin. I ain't got to be Batman because I know one day that I'm going to grow up to be Robin
Right.
or Batman.
Right.
Yeah.
Basically. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why I say that. And with that, and also with that being said, is that you have too many egos.
Yeah.
You know, who gonna be the boss? I'm gonna be the boss. I'm gonna be the boss. No, just play your role. Wait your
Exactly.
turn.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So I think by that new blood being so strong, you know, it clashed.
Mhm.
You know, is probably the best way that I can put it.
Right.
The new blood clash. So,
Mhm.
like one of my chapters is in there, street war.
Mhm.
I know you guys first think a street war. Oh, did they start killing up? Nah, we ain't gonna never do that.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Right.
No.
Some verbal, you know, some bad language,
Right.
Yeah.
you know, a price war. That's what I meant by war.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, you know, and like, yeah, it's just crazy because with all the different gifts and talent
Mhm.
our relatives have,
Mhm.
there's no reason. Because I sit back and I think about this a lot, right? Like me and Meech did the rapping. Jay Valentine, another cousin of ours,
Yeah.
Johnny Newt. Well, he's not a junior, but it's Johnny Newt.
Yeah. Named
That's
after his
another cousin of
grandfather.
ours. He's got talent. We
Yeah.
got other family members that ain't even been discovered that has talent, you know, and also the hustle skills that all of us got. All of us got hustle skills,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
right? We all have
all
that,
got leadership skills.
But I think about it like maybe none of us would have did no time or no serious time had we been on our shit as a family unit. You know,
Yeah.
I really sit back and I think about that a lot. You know,
Yeah, I do too.
I'm not gonna dive into it because this ain't a bashathon or nothing. But I mean, when we was coming up rapping, it was people in position that could have put us on.
Okay, so now you can kind of answer your own question. I can turn that same question to you.
Okay.
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 So when you say that people were in position to help you
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't,
Mhm.
okay, I'm you and you me.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
you know what I mean
Right.
when I
exactly
say
what
that.
you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so everybody don't want to help you.
Right.
No, not at all.
So that's why, as a man, you got to go and do what?
Yeah.
Do your
You
own
got to
thing.
go hunt.
Yeah, you gotta do your own thing.
You got to go do your own thing,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You got to wear that lion's mane and go out
Exactly.
there and do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Right.
And sometimes it makes you a better person.
It does.
It did,
It builds
'cause
character.
It
I-
builds character.
I mean, because I was feeling some kind of way, because I'm like, man, you know, you my people, you in position to help us out, but you ain't trying to help us, and I know you is my people for real, you know. So by them not wanting to even help us to get to a certain level, that made us try to do better on our own. Like,
Correct.
not to like to throw nothing in their face, like, okay,
No.
since y'all didn't mess with us, that we gonna shit on you. Nah, it wasn't like that. But it's like, okay, if ain't nobody gonna help us, then we gonna stick with what we know, what we doing, and then we gonna make it happen
Correct.
for us. That's all. So you know,
Yeah.
like you say, it did make it kind of
Builds
stronger,
character.
sharper. You know, iron sharpened iron. So when they put us, you know, to the side and didn't care about what we was doing, that made me and bro, you know, stick together. You know, like glue. You know, and I see fast forward to today how tight we is.
Exactly.
You know? I don't see no other type of brother relationship
Yeah.
than like me and him got right now.
That's right.
You know?
Because if
That's
you
a
want to know
rarity.
the truth, man, I really don't have friends. I know a lot of people,
Yeah,
Right.
true.
but I only really fuck with my family.
Yeah.
That's how I was raised, you know. Which the fact that that wasn't prevalent in everybody's way of thinking in our family
Mhm.
is what caused you to have to slide across the bay and expand your empire
Yeah.
with new people that, you know, for the good of it,
Yeah.
you had a bond with, and y'all grew to trust each other.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And now y'all grew up like brothers.
Exactly. That is my brother.
Right.
You know, you can speak on his name.
Right.
My brother from
Right.
another mother.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
They
right.
only they
Lil
don't know
D.
what you're talking about.
Lil
Yeah,
D.
yeah,
I'm talking about Lil D. You know, like, you know, we went to his party. We walked up in the turf club with cases of Don P.
Yeah.
Suited and booted.
With
I
the
was
red bow ties on.
That's right.
Yeah,
I
with
was
the red
there.
bow ties. Yeah.
I was
Was
there.
that the turf club?
Yeah,
Turf
turf
club.
club. Turf club.
Turf club.
Yeah,
Right.
you know, and so you know, and you know that expanded your empire.
That was a good way. I like that.
right.
Okay.
That was a good way how you brought that together.
Yeah.
That was one of the reasons that caused me
Yeah,
to
I know.
go across the bray
Yeah, yeah.
and make an alliance
Right.
with a stranger.
With a stranger.
Yeah.
Okay, come
But
on
the
now.
stranger-
Let's get to it.
But the stranger turned around and treated you like family.
That's right.
That boy had your back.
Yeah,
That's right.
fast
Still
forward-
got my back.
I know.
That's what I was about to
I
say.
know.
Fast forward to today, you still rock with that man.
That's
though,
right.
You know,
Right.
y'all still like brothers.
We still like brothers. We
Yeah,
like
so-
glue.
Yeah. I just lost mine. You know, I just
Yeah.
lost mine. That,
Yeah.
that was like that with me. You know,
Exactly.
Belsky, rest in peace. You know,
Again.
but we never really had too many outsiders. Like, you know, we didn't really do that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the outsiders, you knew you couldn't cross that family line with certain family members.
Right.
With some, everybody's a friend. And I was always taught by my grandfather, the man that likes everybody is loyal to no one.
But I mean, shoot, I was told in our family back in the days, if you wasn't family, you couldn't get in.
Right.
So I mean, I don't know how all these alliances came about. Well, I do know how they came about. You know, I probably ain't gonna speak too much on that topic,
Yeah.
but I do know how.
Yeah, because
the-
we on deep rooted in
yeah,
crime
the-
bosses
yeah,
today.
yeah,
okay,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Since we on deep rooting crime bosses, what inspired you to write the book then?
You ain't gonna believe this answer.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Okay.
shock
so,
me then, shock me.
shock you. The same person I built that alliance with
Okay.
inspired me to write.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote and he kept telling me, man, write. Man, I don't want to write. Man, I ain't got nothing to really talk about. Man, I ain't really interested. He said, bro, we ain't never fell out. If you don't write that damn book, I'm going to write it. Because I can tell the story.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
And
right.
I said, okay, man. So I started writing 1 page per day.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I would do is just write. Man, you know, we'd work out in the morning,
Mhm.
and then I'd go back, and the next day he said, did you write your page? I wrote no, man, I actually wrote 10 today. See, there you go.
That's good.
And that's how, you know, Deep Rooted came to fruition,
Right.
you know, because of him.
It's a good read, man.
Yeah,
It's a
I
damn good
enjoy
read.
reading it, even though
Good.
I lived through most of that stuff.
I-
Yeah.
that's
But
what's
I
good
did
to me,
enjoy
man.
reading it.
They're
Yeah,
like, man, where can I get your cousin book? I'm gonna send links and everything.
Well, you know, the thing is that everybody has a story.
right?
that's true.
Right.
Some people's story is just a little bit more interesting than the
others.
next.
Right.
Yeah, that's
true.
also true.
So
That's true.
I just happen to have a lot of stuff to talk
Yeah,
that's educating. I tell people, don't assassinate me, right?
Mhm.
Read the book. The book is no way glorifying me.
Mm-mm. It's telling
The
you.
book is not glorifying the game.
No,
no,
It's actually the opposite. I'm just sharing with you
your experience.
my experiences.
it's more of an educational book.
Yes, sir.
Read it, you're gonna learn something.
Exactly. You're going to get something out of it because you're going to find out about
If this really for you.
if it's for you. That's right.
Yeah.
You're going to find out what you're up against as far as the sentencing guidelines have. Y'all probably don't even know what sentencing guidelines are.
Right.
But you're going to get a taste of the sentencing guidelines. You're going to get a taste of criminal offense
Mhm.
levels for each crime. Now, the book is going to make you go and do some homework. If you're smart,
Right.
Yeah,
and if you're still in this game, which is so watered down today,
nah, it sure ain't
but
the same.
if you're a smart man and you still swimming out here, you need to read the book, man, and get you some game.
Yeah, for sure.
But by no way at all am I glorifying myself or the game with San Francisco crime boss or
Right.
Deep Rooted. I'm not.
Right. And speaking on the San Francisco crime boss, right? I was watching a documentary a few years ago where it was a police officer from Oakland that was talking about that the Crips and Bloods couldn't move into Oakland because Oakland was so strong, but pussy cities like San Francisco, they did. That's a goddamn lie.
Nah,
That's a damn lie.
So-
I don't recall that.
So I know that being in the joint,
Uh-huh.
right? When I say joint, I mean prison.
Right.
So I'm in the federal prison for 27 years, right?
Yeah.
And I listen at people say, I'm a Crip from Oklahoma. I'm a Crip from, Louisiana. But I never heard somebody say, I'm a Crip from San Francisco.
No.
I'm a Crip from Oakland.
Right.
But now Sacramento, yes,
Right.
Yeah.
but not those major.
Stockton.
Yes.
Stockton, yes.
Sac, I know
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
San Francisco,
Oakland,
Oakland.
Richmond.
I never heard that. But yet and still, according to some, we pussies.
Right.
We that stuff. Okay, but if we were so soft, why you never landed here?
Right. Right.
Why? We only 500 miles away.
Right.
Yeah.
Why didn't you come?
Right.
I mean, I had an experience with some,
Right.
and
Yeah, I
and, it's,
know.
and it's detailed in the book. But y'all know firsthand.
Yeah, we know.
What happened?
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
it's detailed in the book. You know, it just wasn't something that was allowed. I wasn't allowing it.
Yeah, we wasn't. I mean,
You know, I mean,
we had a crew of dudes, like a handful of dudes that was in Potrero Hill.
Yeah, they
running
turned
around with
Crip,
rags on,
but-
but they was from Potrero Hill. They wasn't even from LA. They just got in. You know, they got how should I say it? Induced by colors by the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They wanted to be a part of
Yeah,
something.
they wanted to be
Right.
a part of
So
something.
now
But,
they-
outside of that didn't even last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know exactly what you're talking about. The Rolls Royce up in flames and everything. I already know.
I mean,
but
you know-
but you know, go ahead.
the city, it's more like a territorial thing. It's like, you stay on this side of town, you stay on that side of town. We don't really worry about colors, and we know who we grew up with, so that's who we have alliance with.
Correct.
Like we from Hunters Point, so we got alliance with people from Hunters Point. People from Fillmore and Sunnydale or Lakeview or whatever. That's how they clicked up. But we ain't never call ourselves gang bangers.
No, never.
Never gang
We
bangers.
was more on the player tip.
Yeah.
Or set tripping. When,
Yeah,
it was-
or
when
set
we
trip.
was beefing, it was a set trip
Yeah,
thing. It
basically,
wasn't. They try. The police try to label it gangbang because of course that gave them
Yeah.
more money and overtime to gang task force to
yeah,
develop.
they did.
But it
give
wasn't a
them a bigger
gang.
check.
Never
Yeah.
a gang.
Nah.
It wasn't
It was
never
just
a gang.
it was just where you grew up at
Yeah.
and dudes that you went to school with.
Exactly.
That was your clique.
That was your clique.
Because it basically was for me, like me
Or what block you hustled on.
Exactly.
you know?
playing CYO basketball.
Correct.
Now, as I get older, I know y'all didn't grow up around me, but we played basketball and sports against each other. I know y'all from the other side of town. You really ain't my friend right now. We consider them, the enemies.
Yeah, that's
Y'all ain't
true.
my friend.
That's
So
true.
by the time I got 16, 17 years old, I knew what people I hung around, who was cool with me, who was not cool with me. If I go to this part of town, I might got an issue with somebody or something like that. But it was all territory. It wasn't because we wore a certain type of color and we wore rags around our head. We wasn't banging like that.
Right.
It was more like a family thing. Just,
Yeah.
people I went to Charles Drew with and Pelton and stuff with, and now we just grew to be better friends. Like how I grew up with Vale.
Right.
Knew him from elementary school, and we just connected and kept that bond, and then that's what that was. But now we ain't never had the Crips in the blood because I got a lot of people that be asking me, who come out here from out of town, like some of our family members be like, where the Crips at and where the Bloods at, and I'm like, ain't got that out here, man.
Hey, but you know what though, Meech? But even then, though we wasn't with that, you had your time in the sun dealing with the cats from who originated Death Row / Godfather Entertainment before it even came to be, which you had the opportunity to have a nickel in that dime.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
So I had a relationship with Michael Harry O'Harris,
Mm-hmm.
who's the founder of Godfather Entertainment. And Godfather Entertainment was the parent company who had did a play. Checkmate had made it to Broadway with Denzel Washington in it.
Mm-hmm.
Harry O discovered Denzel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Nah.
So Harry came up with an idea to start Godfather Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
For basically what people are doing now, 40 years later, he was already there. Thinking, black media.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm gonna start Godfather Entertainment,
Mm-hmm.
and then I got a homeboy Suge that used to be a bodyguard for Eazy-E.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, I'm gonna put him ahead of Death Row Records. We're gonna get Eazy-E released from Interscope, and he's gonna be the first artist on the label.
Right.
So he brought it to me, and he brought it to Lil D at the same time.
Right.
My hesitation wasn't my distrust for Harry. It was that all three of us was in jail.
Right. Right. So if it flop,
Yeah, how am I get my money?
Right.
He came to me and asked me for $500,000, asked D for $500,000. He was gonna put $500,000 in, and we were gonna start Godfather Entertainment again.
Mm-hmm.
Was gonna be the parent company for
Death
Death Row Records.
Okay.
And I said, hey man, if something happened to the money, who do I go to?
Right.
We all three of us in jail.
Maybe somebody's wife or something.
So in the book it says one I passed on.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the one I passed on.
Right.
Okay.
Which came to be something.
Oh, it came to be something big, yeah.
It was something very big for a minute. It was
Yeah,
like,
and I just think Suge was unfairly targeted. Maybe he should have toned down his rhetoric and the way he acted because it was a little too strong armish for the industry. But
yeah, probably
as
was.
we see now, Diddy was the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all blame Suge, right? And I said this. Somebody brought that up on Facebook. You saw it?
Yeah,
They brought up an old post I made, right?
What was it? How many years ago was that?
About
post?
6-7 years ago.
He
And
said something about Diddy on it.
Yeah.
And-
And I mean, I'm just saying, Diddy was courtside at Oakland with cats that swear they love Tupac. I'm just saying.
Because
They
they wouldn't accept Suge at Madison Square Garden watching the Knicks game like that.
he wouldn't be standing there with
Nah.
Jay-Z and Nas.
Yeah. Nah.
You know what I
He
mean?
wouldn't
I'm
been
just saying.
celebrated.
I'm just saying, and I just said, I'm glad them ain't my friends. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mhm.
Well, I think the West Coast is probably a little bit more warmer, welcoming people
Wow,
than
I
the
don't know.
East. Hold on.
okay.
Than the East, because you just said that Suge wouldn't have been welcomed at Madison
Yeah, I
Square
said
Garden.
that. Yeah,
Okay,
I don't think
watching
so.
the Knicks. Hold on.
I don't think
But
so.
Puff Daddy and Jay-Z,
It's welcome out here.
exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
But what get me is that Cali is where rappers come to die.
Mm,
If you think about it.
yeah.
So I'm like, you screaming you this, that, and the third on your songs, but then I love this guy. He was like my brother.
Yeah, but then
okay, we wasn't that deep into the rap game. We was trying to get there, but we never really accomplished that feat, right?
Uh-huh.
But let's say those who were at that time, y'all knew more than we knew. So if I knew what was going on, you knew what was going on.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that I want to touch on is like the legacy that you left out here in these streets, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of rappers is eating off of that legacy when they never played the field.
Yeah.
Correct. I agree. I think that with all due respect to everybody, you're rapping about things and talking about things that you didn't do.
Yeah, a lot.
Okay?
Right.
So you get to rap about my life.
Right.
And I can't get a dime for it. I can't get no retribution. Okay? Now, guys have put my name in songs, didn't ask me, but, I didn't have a problem with it,
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for thinking about me.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the attention, because that attention today spills over to deep-rooted.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but when I was hearing your name being spelled, I was I gotta listen to what y'all saying, because this is my
we was feeling
people.
some type
Yeah,
of
but
I ain't gonna lie. When
no,
he was gone,
right.
and Cats was doing that,
I had to really hear what they were saying.
We was pulling up like,
hold on, this is my blood right here.
So kind of like really watch what you saying.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because it just, y'all wasn't there. A lot of you cats, okay, when you left, what, 2 days before my 21st birthday?
Right.
When did you, October what?
October 26th.
Okay, you left the day after my 21st birthday.
Yeah, right at that party we had for you.
Right, because remember we was giving the party and you was gone.
We had a party for you that day.
Yeah, the day after he got busted.
I left on a Thursday. Y'all had the party Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't make it.
It was the 27th. My birthday was the 25th.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
right.
Yeah.
So and
So I know we had that.
a lot of cats. I was 21, right? A lot of cats wasn't even off the porch.
Nah.
But you talking about JB this, JB? You don't even know my cousin.
Yeah,
You know of what the streets say about him,
exactly.
which some of that shit might not be true depending on where you heard it from.
Yeah. And then knowing that we really related, I was trying to kind of feeling some kind of way. Like how you don't talk about my folks and, he ain't even around right now.
You ain't paying homage. You sending him a money order?
Well, they for some reason, to me, it's like, I did what I did.
Mm-hmm.
I do what I do today.
Yeah.
I'm not an actor.
You're
not at all.
I'm not. I'm not a rapper.
Mm-mm.
I'm not a singer. Okay. Your lane is your lane, and my lane is my lane.
Right.
I've not tried to cross over into your lane. You've crossed over to my lane.
Right.
That's true.
And you get a chance to talk about my life and basically take care of your family
Yeah.
off of another man's blood, sweat, and tears.
Right.
Exactly.
And then when I call you and say, hey, man, I got a book. Can you post a book on your website? You don't answer the phone.
Right.
I text you, you don't answer the text. So I feel some type of way.
And you should.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you put my name in that song, you didn't ask me.
Yeah, see, that's the type of shit
You
I
didn't
was
ask
talking
me.
about.
And I didn't say nothing to you. But all I asked you to do is post the book on your page.
Don't cost a dime.
Don't cost you nothing.
Mm-mm.
I'm not in competition with you. I can't rap. I always tell people, don't get into no beef with a rapper because you're going to lose.
Yeah, because they got the microphone.
Because they got the microphone.
They got the microphone.
They going to go to wax
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and destroy you.
Yeah.
Okay? My platform is buying foreclosed homes today.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's my lane.
Tell them again.
My lane is trying to cash in on my past as you have cashed in on my past
Mm-hmm.
by the things that you rap, your lyrics that you rap about in your songs that has helped you live in $1 million homes, send your kids to the best of schools,
Mm-hmm.
give us the same opportunity that has the guts to write about their life and put it in a book. Give us the same respect, man, that we gave y'all.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't understand that the people that's writing these songs and singing and rapping, they ain't really living like that, you know.
Ain't never.
They looking at somebody else's life and then they writing their rhymes because what they see this person doing.
Because what they doing to you is the same shit William Robertson
Yeah,
did to Rick Ross.
yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Except they ain't using your name.
Exactly.
Because see, us,
No.
and a couple of, hold on, let me say this, cuz us and a couple of other of our cousins, had they used your name, which they probably would have, they'd have paid dearly for that.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
No, it'd have been a problem.
Right.
It'd have been a problem. See, I don't know. Freeway Ricky Ross probably ain't got them kind of people. I don't know. I don't know him like that. I met my son met the guy at the library. I met him at another book signing. I don't know him like that. But what I'm saying is, if you hollering you a street nigga and you this and that and the third, then you play by street rules, punk. You know you owe somebody homage for using what they did to boost your own criteria, your own image and everything. You're supposed to do that off top. That's just like if like I'm gonna take a page out your book.
Okay.
Like you had to pay for a plug before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Rick Ross supposed to been paid by Rose. These cats out here, y'all know who we talking to.
Yeah, they do.
They supposed to pay homage. You ain't asked for a dime.
I ain't
All
asked
you
for-
asked for was promotion for your book.
That's it. All I
Don't
asked for.
cost nothing.
No,
Y'all got
that's
free
nothing.
social media. You can't put the man book on there. But you can put his name in your mouth and you ain't never bought a brick from you. That's the cold part. These cats ain't never bought a brick from you, but they put their name in your mouth.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you speak on your name, but don't even know you. That was the part that
See,
was
we
bothering me.
we going in muddy waters today.
Yeah,
We
did.
going in areas that people tread light about. I ain't treading light
Yeah, go ahead. Come on.
because I don't need you. I don't need you. I'm self-made.
That's right.
I buy $1 million foreclosures. I am the foreclosure king of Northern California.
Preach.
I buy $1 million houses.
Yeah.
Now, y'all that know, you go, I buy from the steps. I go to the steps and I cash out for my homes. I ain't asked for nothing.
That's right.
Post a book, man. Pay homage, man.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all we ask. That's all we ask, And, so with these cats, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, we ain't never been millionaires, me and you.
Nah,
But,
not yet.
we done got our fair share of this paper too, right?
Yeah.
But how many street kingpins y'all know ain't never been to prison?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if they
Come on
ain't
now.
been, then there's something wrong with that
Come on
situation,
now.
though. So,
Come on now.
I mean, yeah,
Let's
because
speak on your experiences behind the wall.
yeah.
Well, I'm going to say this.
Did you see that behind?
I'm going to
prison?
say this. I'm going to say this to you.
Behind the walls, rather.
I'm going to say this. So, volume 1 is what's on the market today.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
It's a 3 sequel book.
Yeah, that sounds very interesting.
Number 2 speaks about what went on behind them walls
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that y'all don't want to talk about.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
My daughter told me the other day, Dad, you know where all the bones are buried at.
Yeah. Whole graveyard, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So, I got them.
Yeah.
So-
It's a different situation
Exactly.
when you're
So
behind bars.
I'm gonna speak on how I did the 27
Yeah,
years
that's a long
in federal
ass time.
prison.
Yeah, long time.
I didn't become a Muslim. I didn't become a Crip. I didn't become a Blood. I didn't become BGF. And I didn't become 415. I went in as a civilian and I returned as a civilian.
Yeah,
How many of y'all can say that?
yeah. Well, me and Dub, we can say
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, when
We
we
did the same
we wasn't
thing.
gone as long as you was, but when
Right.
we was gone, it's like, nah, I
Nah.
was doing too much on the streets to come behind these walls and then start gang banging and
Or somebody, my thing was, I had a problem with the administration telling me what to do.
Yeah.
So I wasn't going to let another
political
inmate tell me what to do.
Right.
I ain't never joined none of that.
You
Even
know,
though they tried to, get at me and Dub, they wanted to
Because
come home.
fucked everybody up when we hit
it.
Susanville, right? Because we were Sellies and Quentin, we co-defendants. Sellies and I'm telling you, James, this is so crazy, right? We jump off the Grey Goose and Quentin.
Mhm.
Our numbers is, our initials the same. D. Davis, right? Darrence Davis,
numbers.
Demetrius Davis.
Yeah.
I still remember my number, K90875.
Mine's 86.
well, I know mine, 844-88011.
K908
876.
You know, it's unfortunate, but you're gonna die with that number.
Yeah, that's still
Just like your Social Security
right,
number.
Exactly. So look, the CO, we get off the bus, he looked, Davis.
Yeah.
75, because you only said the last two of your number.
Yeah.
75. David. 76. Whoa, hold on.
Now they want to know is we
He
really
look,
brothers.
Then he look and see we looking like, right? He like, y'all brothers? Yeah. So I take it nobody's snitch. We both here, right? Y'all want to be Sellies?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So we had quit kicking it, right? Boo Boo, man, he rest in
Yeah,
peace.
Boo Boo was up there
Boo
with
Boo
us.
come up there, man. We come up in there, we got trees, right? This
I-
boy got us everything we need.
Yeah, I love Boo Boo.
Everything.
Yeah, everything. I ain't never been arrested, so that was my first time being incarcerated. But I knew how to come to the penitentiary. I had everything set. We had this, that, and the third, and Boo Boo was the tier runner. So he's like,
Right.
what y'all need here, Boo Boo? Take this weed. Go do
get
this.
what we need.
Go get what
You
we
know
need.
what we need.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm in there 2 days, but our whole cell is packed with everything I can think of and wish for.
And see,
Behind bars.
and that's my thing, though. It's like, growing up, I never thought you would get busted because I always admired.
No.
You wasn't sloppy.
No.
You feel what I'm saying?
Well,
So, go ahead.
Okay, because look, I know because, I'm very close to your case. I was down at 850 with Golden Gate a lot when you and, some other people that we know was going to trial. And it wasn't, like I say, what did they get y'all on? Because it wasn't no drugs involved, right?
No drugs.
Or was it
So
straight,
now,
straight?
They ain't
Come
caught
on.
you with an ounce.
Now we
No,
gonna speak.
yeah,
Now we
come
gonna
on,
get to
caught
it.
you with an
Now
ounce.
we gonna get to
There
it,
wasn't
okay?
no drugs
So-
involved in your case. What was it? Money laundering?
Exactly. So-
Conspiracy or something? The feds don't
As
play
I
that.
say again, I think you said it best because, there's been a lot of tongues waggling,
Yeah, absolutely.
people whispering,
Yeah.
but that's been pretty much most of my life. They say it behind your back. They don't say it in your face.
Exactly.
So we have social media now,
Mm-hmm.
which is probably the worst thing ever created by mankind.
For real.
Man,
Ooh.
it gives peons a platform.
Exactly.
Social
exactly.
media is like the devil,
So-
man.
So I say,
And
you
they
know,
do that.
hey man, if you feel like that that I lied,
Mhm.
I embellished in any type of way in my book, you can go to any national platform like we on right now, this podcast.
Yes, sir.
Call Double D, call Michi. Man, I want to go on that podcast with JB. I'm gonna bust him out. Bust me out and come get your 10 grand if I lied on you. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
There's not a person walking that can say they ever bought drugs from me.
Yeah, I mean, I was up under
I
you.
didn't have a drug case. I'm the youngest person in the history of the United States to ever be charged with a tax evasion.
Yeah.
When you think about tax evasion, you think about some old white man, 60, 70 from the
White-collar
East
crime.
Coast, white collar crime,
Mhm.
some extortion
Not
or
black
something like that.
folks.
Not no 25-year-old kid from the ghetto.
Yeah.
You just don't think about him going to jail. But I was just that smooth, man,
Mhm.
that they didn't get no dope from me.
Yeah.
I was trying to empower my community with opening up businesses. I gave them 2 knuckleheads a job.
Yeah.
Come on, boy. Mama said you going to work today. Get on down there. Where I'm working at, cuz? Downstairs.
Down
Yeah.
in the cellar.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Okay?
Yeah,
At
man,
the
but-
stove.
At the
Hey,
stove.
man,
at
but
the
you
stove,
know,
at the cellar.
we always loved you as a brother, man.
Yeah.
You
No, I'll be your
so-
brother.
Yeah, so
Shit.
we used to run through 120 and snatch your sweatsuits out the closet. Man, take what y'all want, man. Hurry up, get the shit, man. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm
We
saying?
go to the
We're just telling-
picnics.
We just
Yeah.
telling. We just
I'm
telling
taking
you
your
dudes that,
expensive
right?
glasses and
Yeah,
shit.
the
They're
gazelles.
mine now.
They're mine now.
You know,
You ain't getting
that's
these
how
back.
we ran it though.
You know that.
You know, and I always tell everybody, like our younger cousins, I say, man, since JB been gone,
it was
the
different.
family crashed, bruh.
It was different.
It crashed because we always had the other side that did their thing with their friends and so forth, but our grandmothers were 11 months apart.
Yeah.
So they were like what they call Irish twins.
Right.
So
Mhm.
we always, our group
Yeah.
was always close-knit because you could look outside your grandmother's window and see me in my grandmother's window.
Exactly.
Yeah, she could watch us.
They would be on the
Walk.
phone. Yeah.
walk from
Yeah. One
my
house to the
big
next
mama
house.
house.
No, they would be on the phone in the
Yeah.
window looking at each
and
other.
watch us walk from your
Yeah.
grandmama house to your
You know,
grandmama
and
house.
so, and that's how we grew up, man. And so, that's how we held it. And I swear to God, when they told me that you had to go turn yourself in, man, I said, hell no.
Yeah,
They ain't
Man,
get him.
hard.
So I will speak on that.
that
That's
shit fucked me up.
probably one of the worst days of my life,
Is
man. In terms of doing something that I didn't like.
Right.
Yeah, that's terrible. I don't see how
You
you,
know what I'm
could have
saying?
did that.
So
I probably would have
when you are the protector, you gotta protect.
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. So they saying he knows that it's a warrant out for his arrest. And he's running. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start kicking in doors.
All around him.
Right.
Yeah.
So I couldn't have that happen to my grandmother.
Right.
Either one of my grandmothers, my mama,
Mm-hmm.
nobody else. Miss Jones.
Right.
That's second mama.
Right.
I can't even have nobody going in her house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Violating them.
Exactly.
Looking for you.
So I said, you know what, man? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go in.
I just didn't.
And it is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
And I didn't. And I left October 26, 1989, and didn't return to May 4th, 2015.
Yeah.
That's a long
I
ass
didn't
time.
believe it.
And the whole time I'm sitting there and I'm saying to myself, did I do the right thing? Did I do the right thing?
Yeah.
I guess
know,
you did,
Nah,
though.
Well,
I guess you did,
I
though.
mean,
You
you did.
it's over with. I met some good people.
Mhm.
I'm still here.
Right.
True that.
Still
Y'all
healthy.
still here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm here to tell my story today.
Yeah, you can testify.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the biggest things that I'm so proud of, man, is, and y'all know this what I'm finna say. And I'm gonna put up another 10 grand. So I'm gonna double it and I'm gonna make it 20 grand
Okay.
on this statement I'm finna
Talk
make
your
right
shit.
now.
Talk
I'm
your
finna make
shit.
it 20 grand right now.
There you go.
I'm putting the B team against any other crew.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm putting the B team from San Francisco against any other team. None of my, I don't know if I can cuss on this show. This is a family friendly show.
I mean,
None of my niggas told.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
I ain't got a rat in my case.
No.
Nah.
Nah.
I ain't got a rat in my crew.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Nobody on my crew told.
Nah. Hell no. Not that I know of. Not that I could even think of.
Nah.
See,
Everybody did their time.
a lot go on in these books and stuff, but nobody's willing to put court documents in their book.
Mm-mm.
Now they got this new shit out here, this third-party corporation.
Mhm.
Man, that shit is insulting. That shit is disrespectful to the game that I was brought up under.
Right.
It's disrespectful, bro.
Right.
Mm.
But I told
Third-party corporation. Y'all know what third-party corporation is?
No.
I'll tell you what third-party corporation is. Go to school now. But here it go.
All right, come on. Come with it.
You
Mhm.
go to the feds.
Mhm.
And you tell the feds, hey, man, check this out. My brother, Michi, in jail. I want to get him out.
Mhm.
Mm.
Okay, what you got? I'm going to turn JB in. That's your cousin. So, but that's my brother. I'm going to tell him my cousin get my brother out.
Wow.
Mm.
And they doing it.
Oh.
Third-party corporation.
That's some bullshit.
And it's socially accepted
Right.
That's
because they
fucked
saying
up.
he ain't telling on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I got 30 years.
Right.
Mm.
I did 27 years on my 30.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you get out of doing less.
Yeah.
Me either.
I don't know.
And then, they got this other thing. I think this is more state than fed, where they got it. It's called taking your case off calendar. you catch a case, right?
Mm-hmm.
They give you 120 days to come up with something else, and your case disappears.
Wow.
Now, if you don't do that, they refile because they got a year to refile.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's some strange shit out there.
That's how
man.
a lot of these cats is getting all these cases and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you like, what? Because we get caught with a gun. You ain't seen me for 5 years.
Yeah, because I done seen a bunch of cats getting caught with these straps and
Man,
they
choppers.
coming home. And I'm like,
you home?
how you get caught with a gun and then you get out of jail? I mean, that was unheard of, but I guess, it's loopholes to the system to where, you can tell on somebody that's a little bit bigger than you, a little bigger fish, and then you going to get about your case.
Yeah, that's how
That shit ain't cool. Cause,
I went to a birthday party last night.
Mm-hmm.
oh, yeah, I see you. I know where you was at. I got Instagram.
What happened?
Man.
Yeah, I seen you at the party.
What happened?
I went to
I know exactly who you talking about.
a birthday party last night, man.
If it was last night, but I
It was
seen you
last night. It was
Instagram.
last night. The man is 90 years old.
Yeah, that's the party I'm talking about too. Yes, sir.
The man is a living legend, man.
Mm-hmm.
And with all due respect, I want to say, happy birthday, Philmo Slim.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's where I saw you at.
Right.
Philmo Slim, like when I say, we have gangsters too. Philmo Slim was a gangster. He was a pimp, but that boy was a gangster too.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Rodney Newt
Yeah.
was a pimp, my mentor.
Right.
Yeah.
But he was a gangster too. We got gangsters up in the city, man.
Well, shit, your father.
My father was a
God,
hog.
Come
Yeah.
on,
A
man.
hog,
That's
man.
who I wanted to be. Shit. I want to be like Rick James, man. You walk in the room, everybody shit on themselves.
Everybody shut up.
That's where I got mine from.
And man,
I seen this man. Man, do some of the craziest stuff.
That was my dude.
Man, this dude would go down to City Hall, man, and he'd act up.
Yeah.
Man, I saw this dude throw coffee in Dianne Feinstein's face. Dude. He'd go down there, man, had him pass married Joseph Alioto, man, have him like this here up in there, man.
Yeah.
He was serious about that.
Right, he was serious about it. He was serious about the
The
community.
community.
Yeah.
He was serious about his community.
Passionate about it.
Right,
Yeah.
and I think that's where a lot of mine come from,
Mhm.
for his family and giving back to the
Right.
community. I tell people, I said, man, do you know why YCD on Yosemite was placed there? Dudes that's been the directors there, they don't have no
I don't have a
idea.
clue.
Mm-mm.
It was put there because of Morris Phillips and James Beasley,
Mhm.
because they were extorting the the contractors, white contractors,
Mhm.
from other parts of the Bay
Mhm.
that was coming to Hunters Point
Right.
doing work. I speak about it in my book.
Yeah.
It's like a Robin Hood, taken from the rich, given to the poor.
Yeah.
And that's how I just did mine differently.
Right.
But that's where I got it from.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same mentality.
Yes.
And
we still got-
just a different method.
We still got
Exactly.
YCD down there today.
That's why it's
Still
here,
down there.
because
It's still
now YCD was put in place by Cleo Rand
Mhm.
and Shirley Jones
Mhm.
to say, hey, you coming into the community to do work, then you got to hire 20% of
Our community.
our
residents.
community.
Yeah.
That's why they was there, man.
Exactly. So, got to wrap it up. We got a few minutes left. So, you got any regrets or anything that you would want to tell
My
youngsters that-
my biggest regret of all, man, is leaving my children behind. That that y'all had to raise my kids.
Right.
Y'all had to take little James.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Come here, boy. Like how you took y'all.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I owed you that.
Exactly.
I owed you that.
So it's like being away from your children
Right.
Yeah.
for so long, man. It hurts.
Yeah, that's that time you can't get back.
You can't get that back.
Can't get it back.
There's two words that I don't use in my English vocabulary today. And that's ketchup and makeup.
Right.
I go somewhere, I want some ketchup, I won't say it. I ain't not gonna say that word.
Mhm.
Because I can't catch up and I can't make up for what I lost behind.
Right.
I hear you.
It's true.
I hear you.
But it's a struggle.
Yeah.
It's been a struggle
Mhm.
with my children.
Yeah.
Monet actually helped me write the book.
Right.
Oh, okay. My little
You know,
cousin.
Monet always wanted to be an author. So me and her started writing early on.
Right. Right.
You know, and then Jeremy, Jeremy, a little baby Michael Corleone. You know,
Right.
he gonna get it. He's a natural.
Right.
You know, and then and James has come into his own now.
Yeah.
You know, because he's older now. He got
Right.
his own kids,
Mhm.
and then then everybody knows Jamise.
Right. Right.
You know, she running everything
Yeah.
with Iron Fist. You know, so I have a good relationship with my children.
Right.
But it was work, man. It was
Yeah.
really
Because
work.
it was 2.5 decades.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, quarter century.
So
you,
much
you had
shit.
to come back and make that up, man. So I understand. I mean, like the longest I ever been gone was a couple years at one
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I've been gone a whole bunch of times,
Right.
but I only been gone the longest a couple years.
Right.
And the world changes in them couple
Yeah,
years.
that's what I was about to say.
So
much-
imagine in 27.
Yeah, so much changed when you was
Yeah.
gone, man. You know,
Yeah.
we done grew from young men to
Now
fathers.
you got kids. Now you got grandkids.
Yeah, all that.
You're a grandfather.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and so is there anything you want to say to the youngsters who may be
The
thinking
biggest
about-
thing I tell you, man, if you just so bent on being in the game,
Mhm.
can you please follow the rules?
I mean,
Yes.
Can you please? The rules have been set in stone for 100 years. All you got to do is abide by them.
Yeah.
Stop trying to circumvent them and stop trying to make your own,
Right.
because it's not going to work.
but
Right.
see, now the people, the higher ups, they ain't like you right now. They ain't got that mentality
They not.
as you got.
They
man.
not. And
They-
that's
they-
the
they
thing.
soft
Remember
shoes.
we had this discussion when you first came home?
That's why I ain't in the game no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Because I swore everything I love. Like, man, if these cats cross you, I'm on them.
Right.
I mean, and that because
Yeah, Dub
because like
always
I s-
been very militant.
yeah, but
very.
yeah, but I'm about my family.
Yeah,
Right.
he is. You
And
family
right.
first.
you've always
Family first.
I've never had a reason to question your loyalty to me as
No, you're
not
not-
only a cousin,
you're not
but as
going
my
to-
big brother.
Yeah.
As a man.
Yeah, because we
So-
know you are a family member, but to
Right.
say you are a cousin, I mean, you is our cousin, by blood, but you was more like a brother to me,
Yeah.
I
Right.
seen you all the time. You used to have to watch
All
me
the
when I was a
time.
little kid.
On
I'm
the
bad
TV,
as hell,
yeah.
getting on your nerves, but you still gotta watch me.
I ain't got no
You
choice.
got no choice. You still gotta watch me, man.
that means something to me, and that's what is lost in our society right now. Is that these cats, they don't honor shit that you
Nah,
passed
they
on.
don't, man.
No,
They
they
don't.
I'm trying to embark on something new, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
And it's called wellness.
Okay. Yeah.
Where we can help some of the brothers that's behind the wall when they come home. And then some of the brothers that's even here right now needs help
Yeah, they do.
Right.
because they don't know.
Right.
And so I want to create some safe environment
Mhm.
for you to come,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
where if it's, you want to listen to some music, you want to watch TV, you want to write,
Mm-hmm.
you want to get on the computer and look for a job, you
Right.
want to get on the computer and look for somewhere to live,
Right.
just some space.
Yeah, you just want to be around some good people.
Exactly.
You know.
that you can talk to,
Yeah.
man.
Right.
Because
right.
everybody needs somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An ear.
Yeah.
Right.
Without the criticism.
Correct.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm trying
Right.
to create right now.
Right.
Some type of safe environment for wellness.
Yeah, that's a wonderful idea, man. Because Lord knows a lot of brothers need it.
Yes.
Yeah,
They do.
Yeah,
They do. Because it's always easy to do the wrong shit. It's hard to do right.
What your Uncle Bill used to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so
Remember what he used to
yeah,
say?
Yeah.
It take you 5 minutes to get some shit. It'll take you a lifetime to
get
out
out
of it.
Yeah.
Like they tell me, it's
Yeah.
easy to get to jail. It's just hard as hell to get about that.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, we all know
yeah,
that.
so that's what it is, man. And I hope a lot of these cats take heed to this podcast and listen to what you're saying from a guy who really walked the walk, not just talked it, not rapped about it, not played it on a video or in a movie. A guy that really sacrificed himself to keep sanity and sanctity for the people around him that he loved, man. I mean, not saying that you were built like that because you would never tell,
Yeah.
but look at how many motherfuckers did.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
They need
Look
to
how
go,
many motherfuckers did.
go get the book, man. Start with volume
Go
1.
get the book.
Get to volume 2 when it come out, and then end it with volume 3. But
Yeah.
And we're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep pushing. we're trying to get that TV series, man.
Oh yeah, we got to do
We
that.
got to get a TV series.
Got
You know,
soundtrack, all the shit. We gotta
exactly.
do that.
I would
Exactly.
that. Yeah, I would that.
You know,
Yeah,
we need to as a whole.
Yeah.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, that'd be so nice.
People from San Francisco, people from the Bay Area, can we please bond together for something?
Yeah.
For one project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deep rooted. Can we bond together to make the Bay Area great again?
Yeah. Since we watching Power and BMF and all that
Yeah,
shit,
all that. Yeah,
and Snowfall, let's do one about the Bay, because shit, we got heavy hitters here.
We got heavy
Yeah,
hitters.
it could be done.
It can't be done.
Yeah.
It's gonna take everybody as a whole to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you might know somebody, hey man, let me make a call for JB, man. Woo, woo, woo. Well, you know what I can do, man? I can post this up by being on my page, and I got 350,000 followers. All it takes is one. All it takes is one.
Right.
This dude might have 100,000 followers, but all it needs is one.
Yeah, that right one.
The right one.
That's right one. That's all we need.
Well, you know what I propose?
What's that?
If anybody could do it, you could do it. Call a conference. Call a conference
Yeah.
of people who are influential with other people. It don't have to be everybody. It could be probably 20, 30 guys. We could all sit somewhere, have somebody cater it. Everybody sit down. We rent somewhere. We sit down and you kick these thoughts around. You know what I'm saying? It don't need to be a whole bunch of people, because if you get, let's say you get 5 people from each city, you know what I'm saying, who are influential in their communities, then they can go out with the ideas that you dropping on them,
Right?
and let's make this happen.
Yeah, they can go back and tell their people what we was talking about, and we can make it happen.
You know, and we can make this happen, and I think that's a way to start that. You know, you call a conference, man. A lot of people, they gonna view this. You know what I'm saying? Call a conference, man. What you think about this, man? Let's all meet January 18th, whatever. I'm just throwing a date out there, right? We all sit down somewhere and everybody kick their ideas around, and we come up with one solid plan, and everybody stick to it, because we got Richmond, we got Frisco, we got Oakland, Palo Alto, we got all these different places with stories.
Yes.
Real stories. It ain't all about LA, Chicago, New York, and
Detroit and all
Bay
that.
Area.
Yeah,
We got a
all the
lot
stories.
of things that we can talk about.
Yeah, for a
Because
long
think
time.
about this, y'all. Without us pushing our line up here, LA wouldn't have made as much money as they did, because a lot of their work came up this way.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because we know
You know
how
what
many
I'm saying?
transactions
I'm
and
just
stuff
saying.
Right.
came
I'm just saying.
from Southern California.
You know, I mean, we
know.
we had a big hand in that too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, from Felix to Big Charles to it's a lot. It's a whole lot.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it's a whole lot. So like I said, man, it's my cousin. Y'all pick up this book.
Yeah, for sure.
Deep Rooted, San Francisco's Notorious Crime Boss, my motherfucking cousin, man. Y'all pick up this book, man. Y'all want some gang. Y'all talk this shit about Frisco this, Frisco that, and we was this, we was that, right? You hearing it from the horse's mouth, man. Y'all grab a book. It's only $20, man. All you rich motherfuckers are claiming y'all rich or whatever, wearing this Louis, Gucci, Fendi and shit. Put up $20 and grab this book, man. You know what I'm saying? What's the website, cuz?
The website is jamesbeasleyent.com. You can also go to Amazon and pick the book up starting Black Friday.
Okay, yes,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
right.
So Black Friday, so for y'all that don't know, Black Friday is the day after Thanksgiving. Somebody asked me that. Somebody said, man, what's Black Friday? I said, how old are you? He said, 55. I said, man, don't
Oh, hell no. What?
But for those that want to know, it's the day after Thanksgiving. You can go to Amazon.com and you can buy the book.
Yes, sir.
You know, so like I said, I want to just give a couple thanks to people. Thank you, Darrence. Thank you, Demetrius, for having me.
Man, for coming, man. Appreciate you.
And most importantly, man, my manager, Dennis Haywood,
That's right.
Black Wall Street from Pasadena, right? All the radical. I know all y'all, man, all the radical stuff in the Pasadena paper. That's Dennis Haywood writing that stuff. But that's my guy.
Okay.
So
All right.
Thank
That's
him.
right.
Thank him too. Give him a shout out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, and like I said, man, y'all go pick up this book. It's a must read.
Yeah.
Don't
I
buy
enjoyed
into
it.
that bullshit that's on social media about, oh, he said this, he said that. Like the man said, come get your 10 racks if he lying.
Yeah.
If he ain't lying, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Straight like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't try to diminish what I mean, because if you're ashamed of it, you shouldn't have done it.
So, you know, they told me, so I'm gonna dig in the book a little bit. I'm gonna dig in this motherfucker, man. I'm gonna dig in.
Dig.
Okay, so now. So the book is a really, really easy, simple read, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I made it real simple. Page is 203 pages. Your child could probably read this book.
Right.
I made it that easy, okay? So there's a lot of interesting things we talked about on the one I passed on. Okay, we talked about that one. The crew came next. That's about me and the crew coming to jail, going to wrap everybody else, bringing them to jail. Okay, so that'd be that's a good subject for y'all. Okay, then I got the girl. So I got my girlfriend.
Ah, shit.
So I'm gonna say that. So I ain't gonna tell you too much about that, but I got my girl. My.
No, let him read it, man. Let him
No.
read it.
I'm gonna just tell you some of the chapters to get them warmed up. The chapter "Getting Busted."
Right.
You know, those are just I'm give you just some of the names of these chapters that you can dig into. My Jackson 5 family experience.
Yeah, that's one.
So I'm gonna talk about that one. I gotta talk about this one. How many black people you know that ever been to the Grammys? I ain't never sung a song. I don't have an album.
Mm-mm.
But I was at the motherfucking Grammys, though. At the Grammys. Sitting front row with the Jacksons and my cousin Ron Newt, my mentor.
Mm-hmm.
So, check it out.
It's good reading.
You know,
I enjoyed reading it, so you know.
So
I'm quite sure y'all will too.
So that's some stuff. And then y'all know this. I had a day. I ruled with an iron fist. You couldn't buy no dope from my crew after 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Or on Sunday.
Or on Sunday.
Or on Sunday. Or on Sunday.
Or on Sunday. You couldn't do that.
Sunday was show what you got day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull all your whips out, pull all your jewelry out, get your baddest girl, and let's go, man.
It's Sunday. You ain't
It
saying
was on
nothing
Sunday.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and then we had strip joints. We had strip joints in the community. So when you hear about these dudes making it rain, we was already making it rain.
Right.
But we just didn't call it making it rain. We didn't know nothing about that. But we've been doing that, man. I got pictures of us in the 90s on yachts, having birthday parties on yachts, as y'all say today, making it rain. So it ain't, none of this shit is new. This shit is just duplicated, man. That's what it is. You duplicate it. That's about following them rules.
That's right.
Following the rules has been in place, man.
Y'all heard it from the horse's mouth. JB, man, Frisco's most notorious. Ain't nobody did it before like him. Ain't nobody did it after. This is Davis Brothers, back at y'all. This is Point Makers Podcast. Crime Boss, Deep Rooted, James Beasley Jr. Pick that book up, y'all.
Yeah, go get it. It's good reading.
All right. See y'all next time.